Okay. Martin Pakula,
Yes.
have you ever seen a porno movie?
We were all 16-year-old boys once, Neil.
16.
Okay. Do you...
We're all adults, Neil, yes.
Of course, we're spending a lot of time here worrying about something which some argue is trivial. Why does the Labor Party believe it is important that this be dealt with, that a member, well, not a member, sorry, a person working for the government was sharing pornography on memory sticks with people within the government?
Out of the Premier's office, allegedly with MPs, a minister, and other government staffers, and some of the material, Neil, on the face of it sounds illegal. I mean, we're talking about bestiality, animal porn.
Well, are we? There seems to be disagreement about that as to whether it is illegal or not.
Well, I mean, Mr Coulson, and, you know, I've had my run-ins with Mr Coulson over FOI over the years, I should say, but the Premier was in the Parliament yesterday saying, we did an internal legal investigation and we found that there was nothing illegal.
Yep.
This morning's Herald Sun, Mr Coulson says he claims government lawyers Gaydens had told him they believed some material found in his office was illegal. So you've got the person who's been found with the porn saying that the government's lawyers are telling him it was illegal, but the Premier's saying it wasn't.
Okay. So you've written to the police?
Yes, I have.
And what did you say?
Well, I said, we think in the circumstances, a Victoria Police or AFP investigation would be the best way of getting to the bottom of whether there was illegal material distributed and circulated. And if not, well, then there's not. But we don't think it should be left to the government's internal processes to make that assessment.
So the only issue is whether the material was illegal. If it was all legal, you got no problems?
Well, if it was not illegal, it's still not appropriate. And, you know, some of this material sounds like it's pretty hardcore, and I don't think the Premier's office is an appropriate place for this stuff to be distributed.
Matthew Guy, which of your colleagues are involved in this?
Neil, I don't know any of that, but what I would say is I find Martin's comments quizzical, because here he's saying that somehow an alleged porn ring is somehow a problem and should be sent off to the police. Yet handling stolen goods, downloading stolen goods and smashing stolen goods in the way of a journalist's dictaphone, according to Labor, is not a problem at all. In fact, Martin never wrote to the AFP or indeed to Victoria Police to request an investigation there. So all of a sudden, we've got Labor saying that, you know, there's a supposed issue around pornography. I'll use Martin's words, whether it's not appropriate or whether it's illegal. That should be referred off to Victoria Police. Yet, Martin, did he ever write to the Victoria Police when his Assistant State Secretary admitted that they had downloaded material from an improperly acquired dictaphone? Now, that's theft. Did you write to the police about theft, or you're only writing to the police about porn?
Well, Matthew, as you know, that matter is with Victoria Police.
Did you send it off to the police, Martin?
It's not my role to, Matthew.
It was when you knew about it, because you asked your State Secretary, you asked Daniel Andrews, Chief of Staff, you asked all of these people, surely. In fact, I even asked you, did you listen to that material? Because that, again, contravenes part of the communications law. And why don't you refer that to the police, Martin?
You know I didn't, and that's scurrilous of you. But let me say,
I don't know. I don't know that you didn't at all.
That matter is with Victoria Police and with the OPP, and we've said that's quite appropriate.
But why
so
didn't
for you
you
to say,
why didn't
so
you
for you to
refer
say,
it there, Martin?
For you to say that's appropriate to be with Victoria Police, but a porn ring in the Premier's office is not, shows the double standard that you're applying.
Well, what law has been broken on pornography? You've just admitted to watching pornography. Do you say it's illegal now?
Well, that's what Victoria Police can assess.